So hello, here we are back with another unboxing on Chits and Cats. Today we're going to unbox Nemesis. This is not the Kickstarter edition, but it's the for normal retail edition, which was shipped in the UK and therefore also in Ireland at the beginning of last week. So that would have been the 22nd of October 2019. For those of you who don't know about the game, it can be played fully cooperatively. It can also be played using a kind of traitor mechanic, but of course since I'm going to play it solo, it'll be fully cooperative mode. And it is the story of a crew on a vessel somewhere in deep space, and they wake up and they find a dead body, the dead body I believe of the captain of the ship, and they are no longer alone. So yes, of course, it is based off of the Alien franchise, although it doesn't say Alien anywhere, but even the creature does look like the Alien by H.R. Giger. It was created by Adam Kwapinski. There is another game of a similar type that came out pretty much at the same time. It's got the same idea behind it, and I looked at it and I saw various versions of the prototype, and it looked terrible. And this is just a personal take on this. The map of the game looks like the map of Hadley's Hope in Aliens. So those of you who know the video or the film will know what I'm talking about. And I just took one look and I'm like, this map totally puts me off even looking into the Kickstarter. Although I know it's a prototype, if the end result is even remotely like it, I'm going to hate it. And of course the end result is just like it because I saw an unboxing of the final version. But the idea behind it is pretty much the same. But this one is graphically a lot more pleasing to my eyes. So let's see what's in the box. It's actually quite a hefty box. As you can see, it's quite deep. So it's deeper than my hand is wide. It's probably sized like the deluxe edition of Snowdonia, which I unboxed earlier, for which I got the Kickstarter earlier this year. So let's see. The box feels very nice. It's a soft finish. I like the fact that you have different types of artwork, the way it looks, at least on the sides. I really like it when they do that. It just adds this additional, detail to it. So these are the heroes that you can play, or the survivors. Maybe they're not heroic at all. Maybe they will not be surviving. Very sturdy, very nice cardboard. And I like the fact that they actually put in something inside the cardboard box, not just the plain cardboard, but there is black paper in there. It looks really lovely. Don't want to read the rules? Watch the video. www.nemesisbg.com learn. Ha. Game manual. New board game smell. Gives you an overview over the components. It has miniatures. It comes with markers and tokens, and it is card driven, so there are plenty of cards in there. The game board is kind of modular, but not quite. But we'll come to that. Room sheet. So this gives you an overview over the different rooms and what they do. So you've got two. Then here is the first of several sheets of. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 sheets. Are there 7 sheets? Doesn't say. And then this is the board itself. So as you can see, these are the actual rooms. So you basically just push them out and then you flip them over so that they're covered, so you don't know which room is which, and you just put them out on the actual board, which is this, which I'm going to open up later. Oh, ooh, wow. Okay, so this is high end. I mean, this is great. So here we've got the miniatures, and just look at those miniatures. No, this is nothing to do with Alien the board game whatsoever. I mean, just look at these miniatures. They are just gorgeous. And they are, yeah, there is no flush on them. They're really high quality. This is one of those card readers that you use to see stuff that's in red. You know, those of you who used to read those children's books like I did. Different types of aliens, so they're different, if you like, evolution, well, not evolutionary stages, but different gestation stages, I guess. You've got larvae and you've got the big grown-ups. Here are our actual hero figures. They are very nice as well. Very easy to distinguish, different poses. One of them is in a wheelchair, and of course, where have we seen this? Could it be Alien Resurrection? I don't know. A nice bag. Oh, I like this actually. It's really nice. Well, I'm wondering, I mean, I didn't expect the retail version to be this great. Usually this is reserved for people who buy the Kickstarter. Here you've got a couple of standees. Is this glass beads? I can't believe that it is actual glass beads. No, it's plastic, but it's kind of like, it's really lovely though. Here you've got noise markers. And here you've got, I suppose, wound markers, or maybe status tokens, I have no idea. Here you've got things to, things. Here you've got small critters, almost like face huggers, though not quite. So let's just lift this out and see. Oh my word. Okay. Well, you know, this is nerd world right here. Okay, so whoa, and this is the queen, and she's holding one of her larvae in her hands or claws. Yeah, very nice, very, very, very nice. I mean, yeah, you don't want to run into these guys. I mean, these are terrifying. Yeah, and here we have something that does look like the alien in Alien 1. I mean, it is slightly different, of course, but, you know. And here we've got the cards. They're the normal size and the small ones, so, you know, normal. And I like the fact that they all fit in here, so once you have them sleeved, they will probably... Empty space for sleeved cards. It actually says so. Huh. This is brilliant. Whoa. This is super. So they know that when you sleeve them, you will need more space, and they actually gave you space for this. Okay, kudos. This is impressive. So this is where the room tiles, once you've popped them out, will go, like so. Okay, guys. I don't know about this company at all. I have no idea who they are, what other games they may have made, but I know quality when I see it. This is quality. This is, I mean, it's a little bit like what I experienced with the unboxing of Snowdonia, because I was wondering, you know, Snowdonia comes with very nice little trays for the cards, and I was wondering aloud during my video if sleeved cards would still fit. And Tony Boydell, the creator of Snowdonia, actually commented on my video saying, yes, they will fit. We made sure that they would fit. And I'm like, okay, well, first of all, thanks for watching my video. But secondly, that's what I consider good customer service, because most people these days that I know sleeve their cards because you do want, you know, games are very expensive, and games are, at this stage of the hobby board gaming hobby, high end, and you do want them to last a lifetime, and then maybe some. And of course, it's the cards that usually wear out first because you have to shuffle them. So most people that I know actually sleeve their cards, and if you don't have anywhere where you can store them in the box, that's kind of annoying. So let's see what else we've got here. I've no idea what these are. Okay. Take a cool picture of your game box. I've got no idea, but I'll find out what this is supposed to be. So these are tokens. Oh, it's a box stand. First player. What's a box? Okay, get this. This is the first player token, and it's a cat in a spacesuit. I mean, how cute can it get? Box stand. Box stand. Okay, we'll find out what that is. And here you've got the boards for your players. So each player has their own board. And of course the intruder has, and they don't call it alien, mind you. They don't call it alien. So I'm not gonna bore you with watching me punch out stuff. I do want you to see, well, first of all, I did say in my last video that I was going to paint the things, what you call it, the miniatures for Doom. I have painted some. I have painted the Marines, but I will probably not paint more than the ones that I've painted now, and the Revenants, because I'm just, you know, they're prime. But I don't know. I've got so much else to do that I won't be doing any painting anytime soon. So let's take a look at the actual board of the board game, because after all, this is a board game and it is huge, so we will probably not be able to see it in its entirety, but it's two-sided. So this is one side. Yeah, we won't be able to fit it in, so I'll just have to push this out. Okay, so basically how this works is you see the rooms here, so you can see the outline of the room, and I believe the name of the ship may even be Nemesis, and you sometimes wonder, why do they give their you know, their ships such terrible names. Place the board on the table. Use the basic side of the board as shown in the picture. The basic side. Well, as it so happens, this is the basic side. So you then just take the tiles. So these are room 1 slots. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 1, 1, 1. So basically you take the room tiles with number 1 and you put them face down. So each time you play the game, you don't know which room is which. So that's very important, because it kind of adds to the surprise of the game. Every single time you don't know where things are and you have to find them again. So you then have to choose your hero, and this is how you set it up. Yeah, contamination check. That's where you read use the red foil to read it out. And the game essentially is about you having to fulfill a mission, which you draw at the beginning. And you are not alone, because there is evil out there. Yeah, you just try to survive. Oh, sorry, the red ones that I said were wound markers are actually fire markers. Yeah, because things can go on fire, which is terrible, which you don't want to happen. But it is a game that tries to be. They even say that its aim is to be cinematic. Its aim is to be climactic. Its aim is to provide you with suspense. You know, it's not a strategic game per se, because, and Euro gamers will probably hate it, because when you start out, the information is completely hidden. You don't know where things are. You have to discover this. The information has to be found as you play along. And there is luck involved, because you will start rolling dice at some point. But what I really like is, first of all, the idea of the game, because I have watched several people play it. I've watched several playthroughs. And to me, it does get back to the original Alien game, where you have no idea what's happening. You are faced with something that you don't know what it is, and it only becomes apparent over time what you're facing. And then once you do know what's happening, things can get really ugly really quickly, because unlike the first Alien movie, where you just have the one creature which still manages to wipe out everyone except Ripley and Jonesy, in Aliens you suddenly have a multitude of creatures to contend with, because of course they have been breeding, and there's also a queen, and there are more eggs, and so on and so forth. And this is basically how this game unfolds. And when I saw this, I thought, okay, well, first of all, I like the miniatures, because I think that they are really well made, but I also like the idea of the game, and also the way the game has been implemented, because it is a storytelling game at its very core. So I'm really looking forward to playing this. This is going to be something that I'll probably attempt during my Christmas holidays, because at the moment I just don't have time for anything. But I just wanted to unbox it anyways, because it came while I was on holiday. And when I got back, well, I was actually sitting at the airport when I got a phone call from GLS saying, well, I'm standing outside your door and I've got a parcel. I'm like, what? You've got a parcel? What? Because I didn't expect it to arrive so quickly after it had been posted from the UK. But thankfully, I've got a shed, so I told him to put it there. And then when I arrived quite late on the day, I was able to get it. So that's Nemesis. Let's just take one look at the advanced board. And yeah. One, two, three, four, five, 6, 7, 8. Does it have 8 and 8? 2, 3. So yeah, on the basic board there are more level 1, or I guess they're levels, level 1 rooms than there are on the advanced board. So probably that makes it, I have no idea what the levels actually stand for and what they do, but it stands to reason that a level 1 room is probably a lot less dangerous or easy to handle. You can just take a look at the room tiles. So that's a level 2 room. So this is 1, this is 2, 1, 1, 1, 1, and no 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2. Yeah, the 2s even have a light halo. Tell them apart more quickly. Yeah, so we've got 3, 6, 9, 11, and here you've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. So yeah, you have fewer level 1 rooms on the advanced board. So I suppose that the 2s are more difficult. And also, you will not be getting all of the 1s because you would not be seeing all of them because there's only 8 of them. So it could be that you end up not having certain rooms which are really helpful and important to survival. Okay, so that's Nemesis. I'm really looking forward to this. My first verdict after the unboxing is, first of all, I like what they have done with regard to even just the box. So you see, these are where the boards go. I mean, it's perfect. You just put them in here. Everything fits nicely. And I like it when they try to provide you with a really good experience, even from a packing perspective, because as I've said before, games are expensive. And I have no idea what this box is. Unless this is where the tokens go. I have no idea. We'll find out. So I wish you a pleasant rest of the day and talk to you soon. Bye bye.